Alright, how's it going everyone? My name is Mr. Boss for the win, as you guys already know that, and today in this episode of Black Ops 2, we are going to be talking about how to get high kill streaks. Now, there's going to be a few things I'm going to be talking about. Like I said, I'm playing on my backup account, FPS McDuck, and that is where I go into games by myself and try to get high scores. Now, I'm playing Ground War Domination here on the map Raid, and there's few things important about that already. I've said two things that are really key: Raid, Domination, Ground War. So, I guess we'll start off with the game types and I guess a little bit about the maps. So, even I have bragged about Kill Confirmed is one of the better ways to get a good score in Black Ops 2. But the only thing that's kind of negative about Kill Confirmed, the spawns are incredibly unpredictable. And if you're anything like me, a guy who likes to run around, who doesn't use, a whole lot of Bettys to guard an entranceway or something like that, unpredictable spawns are kind of a pain in the ass, and when you get spawned behind, that's never good. So you see we're playing Domination right here on Ground War. And what I like about Domination are the predictable spawns. Now, Domination doesn't have the most predictable spawns in the world, but they are pretty consistent. Now, if you want a completely consistent spawn game, I would say Demolition, and if you don't mind the spawn delay, I would try something along the lines of Capture the Flag. Now, those are the game types I like. Those work in 6v6, they work in 9v9, which is what I'm doing Ground War right here. Luckily, Raid is a large enough map where 9v9 works pretty well. But if you get a smaller map, like, I don't even think Hijacked will allow you to play on the 9v9. But anyways, so, the next thing we're doing, like I said, we're talking about Raid. Raid is one of my actually, Raid is my favorite map in the game. Something about the colors and the indoor-outdoor play. I start the game off here with a Type 25, and the beginning of the game is kind of slow. But I realized about halfway through, okay, I've got to pick it up, and the second part of this game is incredibly quick and incredibly fast-paced. So you'll see me in a little bit. And one of the reasons I decided to change my class is that guy right there, the guy with the target finder. I decided to use a cold-blooded class. Because I noticed a lot of them were running cold-blooded and or were running target finders, and if you run cold-blooded, that essentially neutralizes the target finder's effect, which is very helpful in some situations. So Raid is a good map. Raid has a lot of indoor-outdoor space, which is good for kill streaks. Remember, we're talking about getting high score streaks here, which is still the name of the game. So, you want to get high score streaks. The next thing you can do is work on your class. You can see right there, I just switched to an MP7 with a laser sight and a suppressor. Now, this is a really good combination for this map, Raid. Like I said, Raid, good mix of indoor-outdoor, but it's also got a lot of tight spaces. The MP7 can be used at a moderate range, and it can also be used at really short range really effectively. So it's all overall a good combination, and you can see right now I am 22-6 with in the first round is just ending. I thought this was going to be an average game. I didn't think this was going to be anything spectacular, but you can see at the beginning of the next round that I really start to turn things around. So let's talk about the class. Ever since I created this second account, FPS McDuck, I have gotten back to the original, things I did well in Call of Duty, using stun grenades, using semtexes. I had really gotten carried away with Perk 1 and Perk 3 Greed, leaving myself without a secondary, without stun grenades, and I noticed it was coming to bite me in the back, so I decided to go back to, just a standard, maybe using one additional first perk. I think I'm actually doing that in this game. I think I might be using two Perk 3s and then just one Perk 2 and one Perk 1. And yeah, that's what I'm using right now, and I have a stun and a semtex, which is very helpful. I totally overestimated how powerful a stun and a semtex is in this game, and I had gotten away from my roots for a little bit. Now, my KD on this FPS McDuck account is somewhere around a 5. The win-loss isn't spectacular. Obviously, I'm hopping in games by myself, so I can't expect to win dominations like this all the time, but we're losing. At the end of this round, we were losing. And I can say that I guess through my efforts, I was able to help. Anyways, I like spawning on the other side so much better. You can see in the first round of this game, we spawned on this side with the big house and the kitchen and the coke room. Now, why I like spawning on the other side? A, because I can be in this area right here and they'll still continue to spawn. Notice how they're not flipping? Well, they don't have B right now, and I'm dropping a lightning strike on there to help. But since I can be in this house and have them still spawn right there, it's very helpful because a lot of guys run into that house and I'm just kind of creeping in around corners and doing a really good job of picking them off. I guess the next thing we can talk about are the actual score streaks, since that's how we want to get them. So a lot of people overestimate the power of the UAV and the orbital VSAT, and if I had been a higher level, you damn well know I would have been using the orbital VSAT. I'm using the UAV in this game. Now, why I didn't use something like a care package or a hunter killer drone or a guardian, You know, when you get kills with a Guardian or a Hunter-Killer drone, that's 25 points. But you call in a UAV, especially in ground war, with the 30 seconds the UAV's up, that could lead you easily to 3 to 4 kills, which is, you know, 300 to 400 points. Let's say you're playing kill confirmed, you know, that could be 800 points if you get all the tags. So a UAV is worth way more its weight in worth, plus you get the UAV assist. The lightning strike in a game like Domination is clutch. Now this gameplay is after the patch where they nerfed the lightning strike. Trust me, they didn't do anything. The lightning strike is still super powerful. In fact, I've been having more success after the patch delay where they did it by you know, 0.75 milliseconds. I've been having more success with the lightning strike. I guess it gives me more time to plan out where the enemy's going to be. And the next thing I like about them spawning on that side, in the Lodestar, you can actually shoot through the house, and I feel like there's a lot more open space. And a nice 6-piece right there. That was insane. So, anyways, lightning strike is great for domination because a lot of people are going to be conjoining on flags. You can just drop them very easily, and most of the time it'll take care of a lot of enemies. So you think the UAV, the score streak is now 425, 4 kills and an assist. The lightning strike is basically 3 more kills after that. So the UAV is going to go up. Then you'll probably get 3 kills from the UAV. And once you drop that lightning strike, that'll get you anywhere from 4 to 6, and in this case, 9 kills. And so after that, it's just using your gun knowledge and skill of the map. You can see that I'm kind of running around in their spawn right here, but what makes this possible is the silencer. Now, I'm using a silencer on that gun, and you can see that guy is oblivious. They have no idea that I'm here. In fact, they're just staring down there on the basketball court. And yeah, definitely the silencer is definitely big. I don't recommend silencer on all guns. I think it's, you know, but you can see right here I'm just taking A, and no one seems to know what's going on right now, and it leads straight to my Lodestar. The next thing is using kill streaks that you know you can get. If you know that you're not going to be able to go on a 10 or 11 kill streaks, don't shoot for the stars and go for the Lodestar. Do something like UAV, you know, lightning strike, and maybe like orbital VSAT or stealth chopper. That'll still get you a 50-60 kill game. I, on this hand, just happened to be using the Lodestar, and I got it a few times in this game, and I thought it went really well. Now, I'm showing this Lodestar. I would have sped this up, but you can see that I saved 4 flags in this game. Now, it's still a relatively close domination game, but you can see they're just trying to pour on C right now. They're trying to pour on B, and every time I see that, I just try to take them out. I was like, I'm not going to let you take these flags while I'm in this Lodestar. Only thing I don't like about Raid is if your missile hits the various palm trees that are in this house, you won't get a kill. So you've kind of got to navigate your way around palm trees. I hit like 8 palm trees in this game, and you'd think they'd fall over, but, you know, I guess those are some pretty damn strong palm trees. Anyways, so you can see that I get the Lodestar twice in this game. I think I get it a 3rd time, maybe at the very end as the game is ending. And I'm trying to get them all off the flag right there, and I do, which is awesome. And right now we're triple capping, and this was just an awesome game. So, yeah, that's the thing. I've mentioned the maps, I've mentioned the game types, I've mentioned using a class that you're comfortable with, but also suits the map. Let's say we were playing on the map Turbine. Using the MP7 Silence probably wouldn't have been the move. That would not have been a great idea. You would have probably wanted to use something else, probably something like a sniper or a good long-range assault rifle. But anyways, guys, this gameplay is coming to a close. I hope you guys have liked these tips on how to get high score streaks. If you're new, subscribe. Always like the video. I really appreciate it. Other than that, guys, have a great break. Enjoy time with your friends and family. And other than that, I will see you in the next episode. Enjoy Black Ops 2, and I will talk to you in the next episode.